Alrighty then, let's move forwards. Whoa. Hello? Wodika?
I see the disciple has found her way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
Your essence is persistent, Queen. I underestimated your will.
You underestimate much. It is the downfall of those with your gift.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
Why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
I don't believe it. That was you?
Who else would have
I mean, we knew that.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You couldn't reach the living lands, so your magfolk did your dirty work.
Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
No wonder the souls of this land cry out.
They were defiant to the end. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You could have found a way to contain Sabadal without senseless death.
There was none. Utmost chaos calls for unwavering rebuke.
There's always a better way, you just didn't care enough to look for it.
A strong censure from one who was not there to witness it.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Sabadal is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that?
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Based. What's she gonna do then? Also, I never went up here. Hello, secret thing. Is there a secret button I can click? Any button here? That goes up to there. Is that the button? Aha. Big fat chest, don't mind if I do. Charm of Bones. Summons a trio of skeletons to fight with you. Cool, but no thanks.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Nope, you're not going mad.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
It's your family's lab all over again.
But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
You don't think these things moved here themselves, do you?
Don't be ridiculous. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Damn, hello.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Talk to them, Giata.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sapadal was responsible for the lab accident?
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
You think they're telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
What are these things?
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine.
Sorry, Giata, I didn't know.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf. and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
Now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on.
Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
You were made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel. There's so much we could learn from you.
You have already learned more than we could ever teach. We know only growth and stillness, root and flower.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
I'm ready.
May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not
Cool.
here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
Lucky I had Giata in the party, I guess. Unusual book, forgive us. Damn. This not a door we can open? Like, there is a button, it looks like, but it goes around there? So we can't click it? Alright, I think... Wait, hang on, hold. Hold. What's up here? Ah, just another way out. I see. Alright. Onwards then. Is that water? Am I safe to jump in there? Don't love that noise. That was not water. Okay. I mean, it is water, but it's not deep enough to protect from a fall. Magfolk Orison 3. Sure. Sarcophagus key, huh? Where the fuck do I get that from? Any
worried
more?
for a second.
Or are we good? I think we're good. Wait, that's where we came from. Oh, I didn't even notice there were stairs here. Well, that's the way you should probably get down then. Where do we go then? Am I missing something? Am I being blind? I mean, it says the way to go is up here, but I didn't see an exit. Am I just not seeing the exit? Ah, here we go. Really? There we go. Don't know why it took 3 attempts. Glasswood branch, lovely. Just what we need. Oh, fuck, what? Oh, it has a lot of health. Oh, it has a lot of health. Alright. Yeesh. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Right, up there.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like...
Whoa.
Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Would this happen if I hadn't done his personal
Viate.
quest?
You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
You look better than when we last met.
What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here, something else you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Marius got his closure. Are you looking for closure too?
I have as much closure as I'm going to get. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed a poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
Damn.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
Forgive each other.
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
It's good to see you two together. I can tell you love each other very much.
More like tolerate, in my case, but... right.
See what I put up with, Envoy? Still wonder why I left Solace?
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
I'm glad you two got a chance to talk one last time.
Well, it was... good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Will do. I guess we're gonna have something like that for every companion.
Marius, dear. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend.
You can talk to us, Marius. Yes, you think talking will help.
Wild Walker gloves, crit chance, roots with crits. Man, I like the floating platforms.
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. And maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
How did we get on this topic? I thought we were talking about pancakes.
Yes. Pancakes. Hello. Folk Orison 6. We haven't read 6, have we? Magfolk Graveyard. Oh, hello.
Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin.
Oh, fuck me, there's a second one. Holy fucking God damn, okay. Jesus. 2 at once of those is a bit rough.
Bravo!
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Ring of Amplification. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. No. No, I don't think so. Do I need to... I presume I need to do something to get this door to open. Okay, where are we looking? Where are we looking? Ah. Buzzed. What is down this way?
I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Oh.
This room. It looks just like Tama's.
This is the first time we're seeing what Tama looked like, right?
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together.
We did.
What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine.
Voidica intended this place to trap a god's soul. Is this the snare your soul responds to?
Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing.
You didn't happen to take Geico's special mushrooms, did you?
As long as we're both seeing the floating islands and the ghostly tree, I can't blame this on drugs. To be honest, that would be easier. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense?
This is a memory unchained from moment. Every Tama that was or might have been.
Then how come they look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it.
Then what do you see when you look at this Tama?
I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, or heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that.
He's more than your memory allowed him to be.
Yeah. I never realized what an injustice I was doing to us both. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down.
There's a difference between letting go and running away.
Better than I could have said it. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end.
Nice.
Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find?
I wonder how these
A victim?
interactions would have gone if we hadn't
villain?
done their personal quests. A victim.
They've certainly suffered enough for one. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Yeah, I wonder how these would have gone if you turned up here and you hadn't ever done any of this. Yoink. Very pretty. Oh shit. Did not realize I was almost jumping off the map there. That would have been not great. Wait, so is that openable now, or we still need something else? I guess we still need something else. That one's... I guess that one isn't lit up? Aha. There we go. Seven. Hello. Stuff is hitting pretty hard now. Stuff is hitting pretty hard now. 28. Yoink. Right. Well, we maxed out that. We've maxed out this. We're using the max version of that. What about this? If any survivors remain, smash them? Sure. And companions. This will be the final upgrade for the companions. I really don't have anything more I need from any of them, I don't think. So... increase the health of that. Sure, why not? Deal stun as well as bleed. Sure, why not? Doop-a-doo. Increase the amount of health granted. And... make the delay an AoE. Oh, we already have that one. Make the delay slow more. Sounds good. No point this time. Have they changed it to every 3 levels? Because I swear it was every other level. But that would... if it was every other level, it would still be on evens. So I think last time they did it to 3. So this time, will the next point not be until 30? Because we're never going to hit 30, I don't think, so... that's a shame. Might have already put my last point in without even knowing it. Yoink. What's up here? Oh, wait, this is... oh. I see. I'm definitely getting turned around now. Can we go through here? No? But these are all lit up. Are they not lit up the right way? I guess? Or is that where I came from? I'm getting so lost. Okay, we just... Okay, this is new, right? Yeah, this is new. Okay, but I don't want to miss... Is there any other companion thing? Because I feel like I could have quite easily missed that Kai one. We got the sarcophagus key now? But that's yonks ago. That's forever ago. What do you mean?
To see of is in its heyday, in its full splendor.
Oh, hello.
My sketchbook.
Strangled Adra.
What is happening? As the affliction fester even here, it threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone.
I've made it this far. I'm not going to abandon you now.
Hurry, your presence relieves us.
Boom. Cleanse that shit. Okay, let's drop down. Let's see what else there is to see. Oh, this is the other side of this place. So there's multiple ways to get that information. That's good, that's good. Is that where we just came from? Yeah, alright. That was for the Adra. So we just have an ancient memory left to get now, right? Yeah. And one more party camp. Wherever that may be. Who can say? We've already... You know what? This is actually a way smaller area than I was initially thinking, because it's only been... Like, we've only been here a brief amount of time. And we've already done, like, that much of the map. So we've got sort of, like, that much again to go down here. And then... over here, I guess. But a lot of this is just, like, clouds and shit. So... I think we're doing pretty well. I think the end is actually in sight. At long last. Hello, big boy. priest, man. What just hit me from behind? Oh. Go away. What? You can hit me from down there? Bruh.
Well, that's just
There we go. Whew. I always get confused when I look at the minimap and I try and find the things on the ground purely from the minimap. Okay, it's telling me to go up there, so let's go elsewhere first. What is this? It makes me think it's a Giata thing? I don't know. Hello, what the fuck? Inevitability? Damaging an enemy gives you plus 3% damage reduction for 8 seconds, 20% power attack damage to enemies with low health. I mean, it's pretty cool. It is certainly pretty cool. Anything else? Don't think so. And this. Oh, what? Ancient memory? Oh, hello. Yes, please. The final ancient memory, surely? Must be. Let's have a look.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
The air is alive. I have never felt essence like this.
Scorpion venom. Pain. Then numbness. Paralyzed, they said. We feel no spark of the Tibaris Inachus in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
How do you stand it? No one to talk to? No one to visit you?
The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all away.
Why don't you tell me what really happened?
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Ugh. Did they emerge from the sea?
We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
Why target your people first? You were the greater threat.
A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
Were they trying to sever the godless's connection to you?
Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
Burning books, raising art. This is always how it begins. So true.
A mouth silenced. A record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
The magfolk whittled you down.
Weakened, they advanced on us, they struck. They raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
Time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
No one gets to erase history, not even the gods.
Yet they did. A light snuffed out. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
I mean, the Emperor wouldn't have known, would he? What would you do if I'd never come here? Who the fuck is Igwolf? I don't know who Igwolf is. I'm curious what they say to this, because how would the Emperor have known?
We are the lamp, the bonfire, forces to be controlled. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
The world was too much at first. You needed room to temper yourself.
Were we truly confined? Was there growth we did not see? The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
There it is. Remembrance of Sapadal. Passive, your health constantly regenerates when below 50%. Damn, very nice. And there it fades away. The final one. Alrighty, well. Certainly feels like we are coming towards the conclusion now, doesn't it? We're all the way down here now? Damn, okay. I wonder if you can get, like, up here at all. Not sure. Actually, that might be where we're going. Is that where we're going? Because this was climbing up, wasn't it? And then it looks like this might follow up around here. Well, we will have to wait and see next time, because that is all we have time for right now. But yeah, we are just a few parts away, it feels like, from beating this thing. We may have, like, this bit to do, and then, like, there's some stuff over here. But, like, there can't be more than a part of exploration left, can there? And then maybe a part of ending stuff? I don't know. Feels like we're real close now. Curious how this is going to play out here in the final few parts of this game. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Avowed. Thanks for watching. See you then.